All right, guys, we're back again with one of those videos, and I haven't done a rant or honestly just like one of those face-to-face videos where it feels like I'm talking to you across a fucking table. But here we are again, and I just wanted to kind of discuss a topic as to how to get through the break-even stage and have that breakthrough to become a profitable full-time trader. Now, there's one thing that I actually haven't told you guys, and it's like very important. It's like a secret sauce that I've been gatekeeping for so long, and I actually have it right here. Hold on one second. It's actually on a piece of paper. Hold on. It's right here. Can you read that? It says nothing. There's nothing that I have gatekeeped. There's nothing that I've kept from you. There's no secret sauce. I'm lying to you. The only problem and the real reason that you are failing in your trading is because of you. You are the reason why you are failing. You are lacking consistency and chart time on this model. If you haven't gotten it yet, if you haven't understood the entire concept of what I've been showing you trade after trade after trade, if you're still complaining, you're waking up and going every single week, why can't I win? Why have I not had my profitability that I've been seeking for so long? Because you're impatient. That's why. Because you literally are just impatient. You are not ready or fit for this business to undergo the pain and the struggle that everyone needs to go through. I have had countless amounts of days, countless amounts of nights where I have just been debating on quitting. I have had countless times where I have cried because this literally was my last resort. I spent so much money on courses, so much money on mentorships, all that sort of stuff, and it literally led me to the point where I thought that I had nothing left. Now, everyone, in my personal opinion, needs to go through that. You need to understand that this is a business where everyone is the same. I am no different than you are no different than anyone else that you see or try to learn from in the space. We all undergo the same fucking struggles. And I don't really know how many times I need to repeat myself with that, but you need to have a beginning and you need to experiment by looking at other different concepts, other different strategies. I did it, but I went through that. I noticed things that worked. I noticed things that didn't work. And that's how I've came to the conclusion of combining everything that I found that worked and implementing it into my forever model. Now, I have become profitable and consistent extremely with a high win rate through my forever model. This is why I label it. It's the only model that I'll be trading for the rest of my life. Now, that just is designated to me. Anyone else could have their own. Doesn't mean that my model is the best and it doesn't compare to anyone else's. Someone else could have the same strategy that they think is the only model that they'll need to be trading for the rest of their life. Now, here is another thing that you need to understand. You don't need multiple different strategies. You don't need multiple different models. One is good enough for a lifetime that could retire your entire bloodline. Now, when I first found this strategy and found something that actually worked for me, that was consistent, it all derived from the higher time frames. It literally was me swing trading, and I thought that swing trading was the easiest and most comfortable, stress-free way of approaching these markets because I'm always in alignment with what the higher time frame is telling me. If I looked at a weekly chart and I saw a weekly fair value gap that had SMT divergence, all I would do is watch and monitor the aligned lower time frame, the 4-hour chart, to look for that change in save delivery order block that I would just use as an execute, and then set and forget my position, stop loss, take profit at a 1 to 2 risk to reward, and then go about my week. And that would literally be my one trade that I needed for the week. And that trade, if I won, I'm up 2%. Having a 2% return once a week over the course of 4 weeks in a month, are you dumb? Do I need to do the math for you? Given the fact that that's an 8% return, all you need is just one trade by trading the higher time frame. Same thing with the daily. If the daily gives you a fair value gap and then the daily has SMT inside of that fair value gap, you execute on the 1 hour chart for a 1 hour change save delivery order block, and then you just set and forget your position and you let the trade ride. Having the higher time frame align with my intermediate term perspective and trading that for a while and an extended period of time was able to make my trading so much easier. And I had to kind of adjust to that style when like these CFD prop firms were still allowed in the space. But like we unfortunately had the cutoff from MetaTrader 5, but that obviously isn't the case anymore, but there's still some prop firms that allow it. But my big turning point of really having a adjustment as to how I can trade in regards to identifying high probability conditions derived from swing trading and really referencing the weekly and the daily chart. Just looking for my base hits, my 1 to 2 risk to rewards based off of a higher time frame key level with SMT divergence. Now, fast forward some time, I was not able to trade and do these swing trades because I migrated over to futures charts and these futures prop firms, which only allow intraday moves. They have to be in and out within the same day. But with the knowledge of me being able to understand higher time frame key levels, looking for the SMT, keeping myself within an understanding of how do I frame and put all of my trades in retrospect to higher time frame order flow, if I can combine that concept with trading the same ideology of the 4 hour and the 1 hour as the weekly and the daily, then it could be the same sort of idea and concept by taking my pieces within the same day. So the whole idea and how I'm approaching these markets in regards to time frame alignment is relatively the same. It's just a matter of I'm looking for moves that are happening intraday rather than are happening throughout the entire week. But obviously that took some time to adjust. And that's another thing that you guys are failing to understand. Everything that like you need to make an adjustment in your trading, it takes time to gain confidence in. And you guys need to submit to that time. You need to keep repeating the same process over and over and over again. And just because you're taking multiple losses doesn't mean that you need to switch to a different strategy. This is why you guys are going to fail. This is why you are not going to make it in this business. You need to be consistent. Consistency will lead to the profitability that you're seeking. And I can't emphasize this anymore. Like I've had someone tell me just recently that they don't journal any of their trades. And then I literally looked at them and I said, you are stupid. Like you are an actual moron. And if you are the person that's not journaling the trades that you're taking, you're an idiot. You are stupid. And I honestly don't think that you're going to make it. And yeah, oh my God, Matt, why are you being so harsh? I don't care. I was the dumbass that didn't trade, that took trades and didn't journal them and didn't have any statistic data that backed anything that I said. But now I have a tracked win rate. I have the days that I know what are my best and the days that I know what are my worst, the months that I know are my best and the months that I know are my worst. The moral of this is if you don't journal, you're not going to be successful in this business. Like, how could you be a beginner and come into this business expecting everything to work so fast and also expecting not to lose any money? Like, I'm genuinely thinking that you're delusional at that point. Like, all you really need to do is come into every single trading week. You need to develop a plan. You need to delete every single drawing that you have on the charts on every pair that you're monitoring, and then create if-then statements. You need to be like, if price does this, or if price does X, Y, and Z, then I will do X, Y, and Z. And if price doesn't do X, Y, and Z, then I won't do X, Y, and Z. It's literally that fucking simple. And are you disciplined enough to follow a couple of rules? Like literally for me, every single day, every single week, you guys see all of the uploads that I do. It is insane how consistent this process is. All I do when I go into a trading day is I look for a unmitigated fair value gap, a fresh fair value gap to get tagged. The fair value gap needs to create SMT divergence with the correlated pair. And once it has done just two things, I can look for a trade. If there's no SMT in the fair value gap that is freshly tagged, then I'm not taking the trade. There's my if-then statement. There's my narrative. There's my bias. Do I have to make it any more clear? Do I have to scream at you through this fucking YouTube screen and video for you to understand that it really is that simple to build a narrative and a bias? Like, this is just the easiest fucking approach to price delivery. I have to scream it at the top of my lungs for you guys to understand this. And for my students that are winning, please just drop whatever success you've had in the comments and let all the new people that are watching understand what you have to go through to understand how this works. I have dropped literally my past 8 uploads are all trade breakdowns of the same process that go over and over and over and over every week and every fucking day. And I've given you every single piece of the puzzle that you could possibly need for free. It's all for free. You don't need anything else. You don't need to pay a dime to anyone. Literally anyone. Everything is for free on my YouTube channel. The entire model that got me profitable. I am literally a full-time trader. You know what I did today? I woke up at 8:15, and then I made breakfast. I live traded for about like an hour and a half, and then I went to the gym, and I was at the gym for, I think I was there for 2.5 hours, 3 hours maybe, because I can. Like, I don't have any responsibility. I don't have anything to do. And then I come back here and I record a video for you guys because I had a thought in my head that I feel like I needed to rant. Like, I know a lot of you guys are just struggling nonstop left and right about this business, but it's really not that fucking hard. The only reason you're making it hard is because you're being hard on yourself. And you're being ignorant to understand that you are not following the rules that you said you would follow at the beginning of the week. You're over trading. You're over leveraging. You're not following the rules in your checklist. Like, literally, my rules and my limitations throughout a week. If I take 4 losses in a week, I'm done for that week. If I take 2 losses in a day, I'm done for that day. If I take 1 loss and it's a 1% risk for say, then the next trade, if I go in again, I'm reducing my risk, and then I risk 0.5%. If I lose 2 trades in that singular day, I'm down 1.5%. Is that bad? No. And do I get pissed off about these limitations, or do I get pissed off about losses? Fuck no. All I need to do is just keep executing the same process, and if I keep doing that nonstop, I'm going to be profitable. Like, I don't think you guys even understand that if you go for a 1 to 2 risk to reward at those metrics, you can have a profit. You could be profitable with a 40% win rate. That is that's actually like stupidly fucking easy. Now, I know that I literally said that the enigma, the secret sauce that I've been gatekeeping for so long and all that sort of shit is nothing, but realistically, the secret sauce and the stuff that is like I'm not telling you is just you needing to follow the rules that I just said. Keep yourself within daily limitations. Keep yourself within weekly limitations. Follow your fucking checklist and execute. That is literally it, and you will succeed. Do not strategy hop. Don't run to social media after taking a loss, complain about it, see somebody else that won, and then try and replicate their strategy when you already had a process that was probably winning already. Just stop being so fucking hard on yourself about this business. Like, I don't care if it takes months or years or whatever the fuck it is. Like, people are telling me, oh, I've been in the game for 5 years. Like, oh my God, like I'm still like not profitable. Dude, you're the only reason why you're not profitable is because yourself. And you tell me the rules that you're breaking, you're failing to like let trades run. You're literally just speaking the problems into existence that are just easy fixes. Like, it's all because of your own self-discipline that you can't control and manage your own emotions. And I don't know if you need to keep losing and losing and losing until you can't lose anymore for you to finally make that change, because that's practically what fucking happened to me. I had to lose so much until I couldn't lose anymore. And if I lost again, then I literally couldn't be doing this business anymore. So think to yourself right now, are you going to put yourself in those shoes where you can't lose any more money? And if you lose any more money, you legitimately can't afford to be in the business anymore? Or are you going to make the change today and be strict and follow these rules that you're going to create for yourself and these limitations? And if you don't follow the limitations, you don't follow your rules, you go outside of them, someone's going to be fucking zapping you like you have a dog collar around your neck and smacking you besides the head. Be like, what the fuck are you doing? Stop over trading, stop over leveraging, follow your rules. Do you need someone to do that for you? Because sign me up. I'll do it. If you do need an accountability booster or someone to do that for you, there is a link in the description, but that's completely besides the point. Everything that I have given you that you could legitimately quit your 9-to-5, retire your whole fucking bloodline is on my YouTube channel for free. And if you just listen and you keep yourself disciplined enough and keep your head down, you will get rich. And it's not a hard thing to do unless you make it hard by continuously repeating the same mistakes over and over and over again until you can't repeat the mistake again, because if you do, then you lose everything. Now, do yourself a favor. Put on your fucking study glasses and dial the fuck in. Start studying this fucking shit. Study the free material, whatever works for you. Build something that makes sense, like I have shown and displayed every week and every single day, and you'll have fucking success. Now, I don't know if you hear that in the background, but the ice cream truck is actually pulling up down my block right now, and I think that I'm going to get some shit because I think that I deserve it. But anyways, good luck, good trading this week. I'm going to probably do another one of these just because every now and then I get these rant moments and like these thoughts that go through my head that I feel like I need to just talk and word vomit. But if you liked the video and you enjoyed it and you enjoy these rants, let me know in the comments. It's just a matter of, are you still willing to accept these losses and treat them as lessons and not failures? It's literally why I got this tattoo on my forearm. Never a failure, always a lesson. Take that and run with it. But be safe, y'all. Good luck, good trading. I love every single one of you. Thank you for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you next week for the next upload.